In this Anuvaga 9, we discuss about Vedi, that is, the opportunities available to each one of us.
इन्द्रस्य बाहुरसि दक्षिणः सहस्रभिष्टिः शततेजा वायुरसि सिग्मतेजा पृथिविदेवयजन्योषध्यास्ते मूलम् माहिगुंसि शमपहतो ररुपृथिव्यै व्रजम् गच्छ गोस्थानम् वर्षतु ते द्यौर्वधानदेवसवितः परमस्याम् परावतिशतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियम् च वयम् दृष्ट्वस्तमतो मामौगपहतो पृथिव्यै देवैरन्ये व्रजम् गच्छ गोस्थानम् वर्षतु ते द्यौर्वधानदेवसवितः परमस्याम् परावतिशतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियम् च वयम् दृष्ट्वस्तमतो मामौगपहतो पृथिव्या अदेवैजना व्रजम् गच्छ गोस्थानम् वर्षतु ते द्यौर्वधानदेवसवितः परमस्याम् परावतिशतेन पाशैर्योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियम् च वयम् दृष्ट्वस्तमतो मामौगररुस्ते दिवम् मास्कान् वसवस्त्वा परिगृह्णन्तु गायत्रेण छन्दसा रुद्रास्त्वा परिगृह्णन्तु त्रैष्टुभेन छन्दसादित्या त्वा परिगृह्णन्तु जागतेन छन्दसा देवः सवितुः सवे कर्म कृण्वन्ति वेदसरितमश्रुतसदनमश्रुतः श्रीरसिधा अधिस्वधा अस्युर्वीचाधिरस्वीचाधिपुरा क्रूरस्य विसृपो विरप्सिन्नु गादाय पृथिवीम् जीरदानुर्यामैरयम् चन्द्रमधिस्वधाभिस्ताम् धीरासो अनुदृश्य यजन्ते.
In this verse, the Rishi tells us that we have a lot of opportunities to excel in our life. That is why the Vedi or the arena is ourselves. And of course, Veda is derived from Vedi, or you can say both are mutually derived words. You have to have knowledge to perform in this Vedi called life. And for that, we have been given immense opportunities by the Lord. The Vayu, meaning fresh air, supports all our activities in this life. The Rishi tells us that we have inherited this beautiful earth with all the plant life. And even before we thought of environmental protection, the Rishi tells us we should not destroy plant life and we should take care of them. So by that way, are we not propagating environmental care from Vedic ages? The next verse, or the part of the verse, is regarding hatred. All the strife in this world is due to hatred in various manner. The Rishi tells us that we should not have hatred in our life, because hatred, along with other negativity, destroys our positive capabilities. The verse continues with a prayer to dispel all negativity where gods are worshipped. This is repeated thrice. This is a common feature of all the Vedas and all Suktas. Repeating 3 times gets the desired results immediately. In this prayer, we continue to learn about Gayatri, Trishtup and Jagada, which are known throughout the universe. And what are they? They are various meters of singing and are associated with Devatas. Devatas by themselves mean godliness and positive energy. Gayatri is associated with Pasus. There is an entire universe. And Trishtup is associated with Rudra, the power or the energy. And Jagada is associated with Aditya, meaning universal light. In this prayer, thus we pray for being blessed with all the types of energies in this world. And we pray for being blessed with Gayatri, Trishtup and Jagada. The prayer then continues for being truthful. That is, the Rishi tells us that truth is above all. We have to be truthful without any outside compulsion for anything else. The verse concludes by telling us that we can elevate ourselves and along with that all the occupants of the earth by being truthful and by always shunning all negativity. Any discussion nowadays turns to work-life balance. We discuss that in the upcoming episode. Welcome back to a discussion of the Yajurveda. Today we are going to discuss the meaning of Anuvaga 10 of the first Prapadaka.
ष्टकम् नक्ष प्रत्युष्टारागयोग्नेर्वस्ते जिष्ठेन तेजसा निष्ठपामि गोष्ठम् मा निर्वक्षम् वाजिनम् त्वापत्मसाहगुम् सम्माद्विवाचम् प्राणम् चक्षुश्रोत्रम् प्रजायोनिम् मा निर्वक्षम् वाजिनीम् त्वासपत्रसाहीगुम् सम्माद्व्यासानासौ मनसम् प्रजागुम् सौभाग्यम् तनो अग्नेरणव्रता भूत्वा सन्नह्ये सुकृतायकम् सुप्रजलस्त्वा वयगुम् सुपत्नीरुपसेदिमा अग्ने सपत्रदम्भनवदब्धासो अदाभ्यम् इमम् विश्याभिवरुणस्य पाशय्यमबध्रीत सविता सुकेतः धातुश्च योनौ सुकृतस्य लोकेऽस्योनम् मे सहपत्या करोमि समायुषासम् प्रजया समग्ने वर्चसा पुनः सम्पत्नीपत्याहम् गच्छे समात्मा तनुवा मम महीनाम् पयोस्योषधीनागम् रसस्तस्य ते क्षीयमाणस्य निर्वपामि महीनाम् पयोस्योषधीनागम् रसो दब्धेन त्वा चक्षुषा वेक्षे सुप्रजास्त्वाय तेजोऽधितेजोऽनुप्रेक्ष्यग्निस्ते तेजो मा विनैरग्नेर्जिह्वासि शुभोर्देवानाम् धाम्ने धाम्ने देवेभ्यो यजुषे यजुषे भव शुक्रमधिज्योतिरधितेजोऽधिदेवो वत्सवितोत्पुनात्वच्छिद्रेण पवित्रेण वसोः सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिः शुक्रम् त्वा शुक्रायाम् धाम्ने धाम्ने देवेभ्यो यजुषे यजुषे गृह्णामि ज्योतिस्त्वा ज्योतिष्यर्तिस्त्वार्चिषि धाम्ने धाम्ने देवेभ्यो यजुषे यजुषे गृह्णामि.
Modern science is now talking of treatment with sound waves. The Veda, especially in this Anuvaga, tells us that health is very important, and this verse, if sung regularly, will benefit everyone with good eyesight, hearing, and speech. This Anuvaga also is a prayer for the good health of all the members of the family, sons, daughters, grandsons, of course one's own spouse. So, sing this verse daily in your household and beget good health for the entire family. And this verse also tells us that a glowing Agni inside is what helps us keep good health. That means you have to be always vibrant. You should have that passion inside, a glowing fire inside. With a glowing fire inside, which is often repeated in the Veda as Agni, one begets very good health for one and the entire family. Vedas talk about Varuna Pasha. What is Varuna Pasha? It is attachment. We are all born bound with lot of attachments. The child, it has an attachment to the mother. Physically at childbirth, the umbilical cord is cut so that the child is set free. But emotionally, through mind, we are all attached always. The Veda in this verse tells us, do not be over attached. You should be something like detached, not totally, but keep a distance if you want to call it. But you should be attached. Attachment does not mean total identification with one's own kith and kin. You should be able to detach oneself from too much attachment. Then only you can set free your imagination and also the study of the Vedas. This is possible with a glowing Agni inside. And that is the note with which this verse concludes, that a glowing Agni is what we need for a successful life. The next Anuvaka, which we will discuss on the next day, is all about getting the blessings of Lord Vishnu. Welcome back to a study of the Yajurveda. Today we are on to discussing Anuvaka 11 of Prabhadaga 1.
आस्याकरेष्टोऽग्नये त्वा स्वाहा वेदिरसि बर्हिते त्वा स्वाहा बर्हिरसि श्रुभ्यः स्वाहा दिवे त्वान्तरिक्षाय त्वा पृथिव्यै त्वा स्वधा पितृभ्योर्भवबर्हिषद्भ्य ऊर्जा पृथिवीम् गच्छत विष्णोस्तोपोऽस्योर्नाम् मृदन्त्वा स्पृणामि स्वासस्थम् देवेभ्यो गन्धर्वोऽधि विश्वावसुर्विश्वस्मादेशतो यजमानस्य परिधिर्डगीडित इन्द्रस्य बाहुरसि दक्षिणो यजमानस्य परिधिर्डगीडितो मित्रावरुणो त्वोत्तरतः परिधत्ताम् ध्रुवेण धर्मणा यजमानस्य परिधिर्डगीडितः सूर्यस्त्वा पुरस्तात् पादुकस्याश्रितविशस्या वीतिहोत्रम् त्वाकवेद्युमन्तकम् समिधि मह्यग्ने बृहन्तमध्वरे विशो यन्त्रस्थो वसूनागम् रुद्राणामादित्यानागम् सरसिसीदजुहोरुपभ्रुवाति घृतादीनाम्ना प्रियेण नाम्ना प्रिये सदसि दयिता असदन् सुकृतस्य लोके ता विष्णो पाहि पाहि यज्ञम् पाहि यज्ञपतिम् पाहि मा यज्ञनियम्.
One of the often repeated mantras in the Vedas is Agna Vishnu. What does it mean? Knowledge, that is Veda, is within us. We have to actually find it by constant practice and study. So the Veda tells us that this is nothing new. Even the Veda Vyasa had really compiled the Vedas. He did not claim that he wrote the Vedas. Nobody claims like that. So the knowledge is within us. And again the Veda tells us knowledge is Vishnu. That is the universal knowledge. So each one has knowledge within himself. He has to find it by constant tapasya. This is what this verse tells us. The constant prayer in the Vedas is for achieving positivity. And the Veda tells us that knowledge is Vishnu and positive energy. So our endeavor has to be positive always. With that aim, we continue the Veda studies and acquire the Veda inside, or rather find the Veda. Veda is knowledge within us. The Veda mantras tell us the godliness resides in these mantras themselves. So recite these mantras and acquire positivity and the glowing passion inside. We see that those who are successful in their life, in their family life or careers, are always passionate and brimming with energy. They acquire good life through their passionate work. That is, the passion within is Agni. And Agni is nothing but Vishnu, the universal energy. In the next Anuvaga, we discuss and pray for the capacity to use the correct words in our thoughts and writings. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.